Welcome to Kashish English Grammar lesson. Now we will learn about auxiliary verbs. What are auxiliary verbs? Auxiliary verbs are those verbs which help other verbs to form their tense, mode or voice. An auxiliary verb is a helping verb because it helps the principal verb. There are two kinds of auxiliary verbs: primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries help to form the tense, questions, voice, negative, etc. These auxiliaries can be used alone and function as main verbs. Be, have and do are primary auxiliary verbs. Be, form of be, is, am, are, was, were, being, been. Have, form of have, has, have, had, having. Do, form of do, does, did. Use of primary auxiliary be. First, with third form of the verb to form the passive voice. For example, he was killed in the war. Next, the house was being built. Second, with first form of the verb adding ing to form continuous tense. For example, I shall be leaving the city soon. Next, he is writing a play. Next, what have you been doing this week? Third, with to plus first form of the verb to express duty, necessity, arrangement, intention, purpose, possibility, etc. For example, I am to send this report today. Next, they are to be married. Next, he was never to see his wife again. Fourth, as a principal verb or as an intransitive verb of incomplete predicate. For example, she is very kind. Next, he was absent. Use of have first to form perfect tense. For example, I have finished my work. Next, he had left before you went there. Second, as a principal verb with an object. For example, I have 2 legs. Next, a cow has horns on its head. Second part, to show occasional possession. For example, we have lunch at 12:30 p.m. Next, we have dinner at 9. Next, do you have tea? Note, in this sense, have means take. Third, with to plus first form to indicate obligation, advice or recommendation. For example, I have to type all these letters. Next, she has to work hard to pass in the examination. Next, she had to look after her aged mother. Next, as a child, I had to go to school on foot. Question and negative are formed both the ways with or without do. For example, has he to cook his own meals? Or does he have to cook his own meals? Next, you haven't to work hard, or you don't have to work hard, in the sense of must. Sorry, I have to go now. Note, must is used to talk about what the speaker or listener wants, and have to is used to talk about rules, laws and other people's wishes. For example, you simply have to have a break. Next, you have to try the new pickle. Use of do. First, to form interrogative and negative sentences. For example, does she speak French? Next, where did you meet her? Next, don't forget to write. Next, I don't want tea. Next, they didn't go to Paris. Second, first part, as a principal verb. As a transitive verb, it means to perform. For example, he did his work all right. Next, as an intransitive verb, for example, do, as I told you. Next, will that do? is an affirmative statement. For example, he does look tired. Next, she did right to say thank you. Next, do